Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, May 3rd, day 15. So from the headset position, I learned a new attack where not only do I have the Americana, Armbar, and then Kimura going to the headset Kimura attack, but from the headset position, you can actually, as you go to the headset position, you can transition into just the normal armbar. You could also do a 180 and do the armbar from swirling around and getting to the position. So another continuation from that where I'm adding more tools to that attacking system. And then on the next lesson, we practice some more with the butterfly system, same stuff that I've been learning, which is passing someone's butterfly guard by smashing the legs down or by turning them, and then working through the different counters that they could do. And I feel like this day, day 15, I was able to kind of understand exactly what was going on and why the counters work. At first, learning it, I didn't understand why it was working, but after getting the reps and muscle memory in, it started to make sense. And then after that class finished, I rolled with just free roll with a brown belt and was just getting some practice in and trying to get as much feedback as I can with a lot of my small mistakes. And he said he doesn't really focus much on learning the actual technique or like trying to pinpoint perfect reasons of why an attack works, but instead focusing on the principles. It's going back to the principle of space and control. So instead of worrying so much about the technique, I need to start working more on the passing aspect where I can get around by managing that space and control and not try to be as defensive but go for the attack and for dominant positions. But moving on to day 16th, May 6th, 2021. So this was a Thursday, and I usually don't go on Thursdays, so this was a new instructor. And I think I remember him from a long time ago, but whenever I first visited the place like a year ago. But now that I'm actually taking lessons at this place, I got introduced to a new system. It's called the Brabo System. So, so I learned the Brabo cross collar and Brabo shoulder triangle. So the cross collar, it's still a little hard to remember, but let's see if I can get in my mind. Basically, from side control, you use their jacket or the gi, and you pull it out from under their belt and feed it across, so not across, under their arm, and you grab it with your opposite hand, or that's around their neck. And you use their gi as a way to attack them by giving yourself another grip to hold onto them and to be able to apply various chokes like the cross collar or a shoulder triangle if they counter the attack that you do. I thought it was pretty interesting. It's my first introduction to that type of attacking system, so I'll definitely be trying to use it more in my actual free rolling and just getting some more reps in with it, trying to get used to it more. And then we did Pumbling for the no-gi class. I could only stay for the first 30 minutes, so that's all I gotta do. Basically, Pumbling was what happens if you're both standing and you're trying to grab control of the neck, trying to grab control of the arms. It's more about trying to get your hooks and giving yourself the option to get sweeps and attacks. And then I left a little early so I can visit another gym I was recommended to go to, just an open invitation. So I went, and it was led by a 1 degree black belt, and we practiced half guard wizard. So we focus on the different variations of using half guard to get at sweeps and how to counter their counters for not being swept. Um, we also did warm-ups at the very start of the class, like running around the mats, doing some shrimping. So I thought that was pretty good to get warmed up, even though I already did an hour and a half of jiu-jitsu earlier. And then we did some intensity drilling with half guard wizard, so giving some resistance, up to like 50% resistance whenever you're drilling those technique, That way it felt more like real rolling. And then after that we did some free rolling, some switching through partners, and overall I learned a lot. So day 16 was a lot to compress into one day, but it's to make up for the fact that I couldn't make all 3 days that week. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do any jiu-jitsu during this next coming week. It'll be finals for my college, so I won't be able to put the time in for rolling. So give myself a week break, maybe do some stretching, solo drills, but I'm going to spend some time doing some classes and finals. So hopefully the mic quality is a lot better. I got a new microphone, so this will be the first video with my new mic. Alright, well, thank you for watching.